I'm checking out an American rapper and singer I have not heard of yet. Don't be mad if you're a big fan. But this is why I'm here, to explore new music from all around the world, checking out an artist named PROF, American rapper and artist. And this one is actually featuring Ren. So I'm really intrigued because y'all know I'm a Ren fan. That's my brother from another mother. Subscribe if you want to experience more music with me, if you're all about mental health, psychology, philosophy, you want entertainment and education, this is the place for you. Subscribe. Here we go. I didn't expect that intro.
I'm just grinding like I'm told. I'm just trying to sell my soul.
Ooh.
It goes on and on it goes. It goes on and on it goes.
I dig his voice. Hey.
We been fighting, running for some time now.
I wonder if Ren's harmonizing on this.
Should we kill somebody? It's time to find out.
Oh, heck yeah.
I've been a well-behaved artist. I've been selling my soul. I've been prostituting my losses. Been rocking and roll. I've been cranking that soldier boy. Boy, I'm hitting that road. It's been hard to find happy. I'm clinging. I'm hitting that note.
Oh.
I've been out loud of dreams. You can't say I didn't try. Pain's guaranteed. Do you want to hurt by my side? God not going tired. People picking their sides. When I think about my life, I wanna be alive when I die. Pretty sure somebody gotta die for it. Just bought myself a politician. I'ma sneak through the motherfucking side door. Woo! Let's get online. Let's hurt somebody for the high score. My Lord, thanks for the purpose. Now I got something I can die for.
Stop real quick. Stop real quick. Oh, yo, you guys know. Okay, maybe you don't. But for those of you who have been part of this channel, who know that I'm big on psychology and mental health, but also diving into existential theories and just the good stuff. But in layman's terms, don't worry. Just we have a good time here. We feel music deeply. We talk about some good stuff without it being like too over the top, where you can't understand what we're talking about. But for those of you who know, I often talk about, and I did when I talked about Hiren and reacted to his song, I talked about our existential desires, right? And our death anxieties, right? And how we long to leave a legacy and make meaning of life. And I told you about these quotes from these Greek philosophers that talk about your heartbeat should fall on the last page of your book. So when it's time to die, may that last heartbeat be the last page of your book because you lived life fully. Almost like there was another quote, I don't remember by who right now. When death comes for you, it should find a dead man because you lived life so fully. You've used it all up. And so when he's talking about being alive when it's time to die, I'm saying it in my own words now, is so fitting to that and so poignant because that's what I believe is important in life, is that you really are living life well, that when death comes for you, you are alive. You're not just wasting away. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that was pretty deep. And I don't know if that's how he meant it, but I like that his mind went there. I'm loving the harmonies. I'm loving the is it chimes that, the feeling that is given me it's unique. This is unique. The timbre of PROF's voice, I love it. And I'm excited because a lot of times when I see that someone is another rapper or whatever, who is, up and coming, there's always this in my mind, and I know it's not cool on my part, but that's the reality, is that sometimes I'm expecting it to be kind of like what I've heard before. But this guy's timbre, the cadence flow, the way that he's going about his art is unique, and I love that. I get excited every time I find a new artist where I'm like, this is different. I dig it. The harmonies, the whole feeling, that cadence flow, the bars that he's spitting. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I like this.
I'm just grinding like I'm told. I'm just trying to sell my soul.
See that soul? You see that? Oh.
It goes on and on it goes. It goes on and on it goes.
Homeboy got soul, I'm telling you.
We been fighting, running for some time now. Should we kill somebody? It's time to find out.
Hey.
My mind, drag a body in the woods, dissect it, then dig up it, then bury it. It's
come on, Ren.
Pull up with the profit, then we profit when we're in your hood. Run this game, we pimpin', pain and bleed for fame, but it's so good. 5 syllables I bled for music. 4 syllables it fed me though. 3 syllables it saved me. 2 syllables crazy. 1 syllable go. Shameless, everybody's shameless. Monetized live to get Instagram famous. Following blindly the mindless and brainless. The game is contagious, a pain in the anus. My homeostasis is waking up wasted. Selling on my music to make money off the struggle. Living in my western bubble. Trying to make raps in the rubble. Fuck it. I want the cheat code on. Pull up with the prof with the tint still on. Do a drive-by on a politician, bitch, die. I'm famous, mom.
I'm just grinding like I'm told. I'm just trying to sell my soul.
Oh, that was beautiful, Ren. You brought the seasoning, baby.
It goes on and on it goes. It goes
Yeah.
on and on it goes.
Hey.
We been fighting, running for some time now.
Yeah, we've been running for some time.
Should we kill somebody? It's time to find out. Yep.
Time to find out. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Anything bad happened to you today? Tell me something bad. Tell me something bad that happened to you today.
My brother, we got about 15 seconds of song left. There's not enough time, bro.
Oh, well, let's get down to business then. We'll make sure to pack the Glock 9. I want the 33 round.
Yeah, 33.
And some duct tape.
Duct tape.
Some duct tape.
Yeah, some duct tape.
Oh snap. Oh snap. How can you oh my gosh, let me not scream into the mic. That gain is gonna be off the charts. How can you, oh my gosh, have such a catchy tune, bring all that soul, have all that flow, and then still bring in a lot of the comedy? I love it. I'm here for that type of holistic experience. Entertainment, but you still got value. You still got the substance. You're still making people think. I respect that. This was good. I love the title of this song, Pain Salesman. That in itself was a word combination that had me going, what's this about? Knowing Ren and his music, I had a feeling this was going to be deep, not knowing who PROF is. I love, like I said, the timbre of that guy's voice, the cadence flow, those bars that he was bringing, some substance. You guys know I'm all about that. But I did not expect how soulful that guy was. My brother, Ren, he brought the seasoning to this. I love how he just came in there. You never know what you're going to get with that guy. I'm telling you. And I love that. Bars aside for a second, the substance and some of the things that he said that were like another mic drop, even just the cadence flow, taking us on this ride, showing us that he does know how to rap. This is not just some guy from Wales who has a nice, old-fashioned, timeless voice and is good with some of his lyrics. He is skilled all around, and I loved that flow from speeding it up to taking it back down to the soulful. The harmonies in this were beautiful. The track was fire. It was like, I felt like I was in a ride, just riding along. But you can't just stay complacent and just chill and be entertained because there's constantly these gold nuggets. Grinding like I'm told, just trying to sell my soul. It goes on and it goes on and on. I'm sorry, guys, my brain. It goes on and on it goes. We've been fighting, running for some time now. Should we kill somebody? It's time to find out. This whole storytelling, and then in the end, shameless, everybody's shameless. Monetize life to get IG famous. And then talking about shooting someone or whatnot and being like, Mom, look, I'm famous. Do a drive-by on a politician. I'm famous, Mom. I'm just grinding like I'm told, trying to sell my soul. And then talking about, tell me something bad. Did anything bad happen to you today? I love the honesty of this song because I think it sheds light not only on the culture we find sometimes where we're glorifying violence and we're glorifying being shameless, right? Take off all your clothes. You can have views real quick. Violence, right? Find someone else to shoot. Find someone else to do a drive-by. Fighting, running for some time now. This constant selling our souls, compromising our life and values. Because what's the point? What's the point of being able to say, hey, look, I went viral, I'm shameless. Well, now you're in prison. What are you going to do with all that fame? Same with being shameless, right? You people doing all kinds of crazy stuff to go viral. Not even just in the sexual sense. I'm talking, there's some weird stuff. And people are making bank because somebody's watching it. And it's become this thing of you could do all kinds of things and you're getting attention for it. Views means money. People getting rich off of it. And obviously they're not going to want to stop now because that's their brand now. But at what price? You're either ending up in jail or you're ending up alone because when you don't stand for anything, you fall. When you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, the saying goes. And so I love how this song is catchy and fun and playful and funny. but it's still being honest about a dilemma that we're facing in our real day and age. But I like that it's not only talking about how people do that, trying to sell their soul, running and fighting and hustling, being shameless, the drive-bys and all that jazz, painting a story of real people's situations. But I also like that it talks about, did anything bad happen to you today? Tell me something bad. That, taking it from a micro level of various people's life stories and things we can see happening all around us, looking at it now from on a macro level and saying, that's what's behind this, is that we are busier trying to see what is something bad that happened. Give me the crazy, give me the shameless, give me the bad news, because that's where the attention goes. If I sit here dressed modestly, just telling you something good and something encouraging, some of you are going to like it. But if I sit here dressed in a very different way and I'm doing something scandalous and I'm saying something batshit crazy, now the views keep rolling in. Are the news? How many times do you see news that talk about positive things? You will have videos out there. There's some videos out there because people are trying to push the positive and how good humanity can be. But most of the time, the news is going to talk to you about the bad stuff that happened, the latest and worst, the greatest of the bad stuff, the greatest of the worst. So I love how they're not only talking about the micro level situation that many people find themselves in, but actually being honest about. That's what's driving this, is our human tendency to want to talk about something bad. Tell me something bad that happened to you. Tell me something bad that's going on in the world. That's where the views are at. That's where the reaction is at. And I think we got to be careful sometimes to pay attention to what is driving our joy and our peace. Do I need toxicity around me and panic and chaos to feel a sense of familiarity? Because that's all that I'm used to. And sometimes that takes breaking that habit, right? You know this in relationships, when you've been in an unhealthy relationship and now you're trying to relearn patterns of engaging and communicating and thinking because this is new, because all you knew was the toxic. That goes on a macro level too in a society where we have to go, wait a minute, what am I filling my mind with? And if I'm constantly being pulled down, then I find myself anxious and stressed because everything's bad news and negative. Maybe I got to start working on rewiring what gets me excited, what gives me that high, what brings me the joy. Deep song, dude. Deep song. I should have expected it. I was about to say I didn't expect this, but Ren is involved, so it was going to be meaningful somehow. But this PROF guy, I'm subscribing. I need to see more about this guy because I'm liking how he goes about his art. I'm liking that a lot. Check him out on YouTube and on social media. Let me know what you think about this one. And I will see you on the next ride. Oh, and of course, the obvious, subscribe. You want good music? You want someone who talks about emotion and mental health and feels the music with you? This is the place. Subscribe. I will see you on the next ride. Ayo.